We're the moms who ask the questions, digging deep, no second guessing. From the school run to the crime scene, truth and chaos, we're the dream team. Bad Kids Club, yeah, we ride or die. Sad eyes sharp and our standards high. Brought together by FKR, now we're taking truth real far. And we're just getting started. Talk time with Amy Boston and Kelly, spilling facts that hit your belly. Partners in crime, fueled by conviction. Moms on a mission with sharp intuition. Talk time, we're calling out lies with caffeine, chaos, and side-eyed vibes. It's raw, it's real, it's how we vent. Leaning close, let the reckoning commence. This is Talk Time with Amy Boston and Kelly, where the tea is hot and the truth cuts.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, Bad Kids. What's happening? Hey. Happy Saturday.
It's Amy Boston.
We switched.
Kelly.
It's Amy Boston and Kelly. Oh my God. Kaden was telling everyone who would listen that I was a YouTuber.
I have to switch it. We have to switch it because you have to be Amy Boston and Kelly. We have to be the right under our name.
Yeah, I was like,
supposed to
what
go.
just happened here?
That was weird.
That was weird because we're always this way.
Hey, Sherry D. Hey, Danny. Hi. Hey, girl.
Hey, Sherry D, my online girlfriend. How you doing, baby? We got Danny in the house.
Yeah, you know who I saw last night? I saw. Hi, Mary. I didn't realize she was still. I saw all those chats. I don't know if she's still in there or not. I haven't seen her in a little bit. We'll see. I was in chat yesterday with our favorite Danny, and hey, you turn loosely, very loosely with us. Hey, wait,
you got Smata?
Are we loose or what?
I don't know. I think so. He was in the chat the other day, and I was being a little wild. What am I not?
Missy was in the chat yesterday when I was watching Lauren. And she's like, hey, Kelly. And I was like, where have you been? We missed you. So,
yes. Hey, Smata. 02136. What are we talking about tonight, Kel?
So you guys know who like Laura Owens is? Oh wait,
yeah,
I was trying to act like her. Laura Michelle Owens, our favorite pregnancy scammer. This is who we're talking about.
Yeah. Today. The one who got pregnant by a blowjob.
Yeah, she had twins. They're called tonsil twins.
Nasal twins. Yeah. Who that? Oh, Sherry doesn't know.
Sherry, you're about to find out
about to be
about Miss Laura. So Laura
is
the reason I know Omar, and it's the reason we know Danny and Rob and all of our favorites.
That's right.
So yeah. We're gonna go over. So basically, Laura
Can you give like a quick synopsis about Laura Owens and what's happening
before we go into the paper? Because quick synopsis. I mean, if it weren't for Laura Owens, she would have never found her best bad girlfriends. Look, Danny.
Exactly. Yes.
I mean,
DJs,
she has done something good. She's brought a lot of people together. She didn't realize that.
We're friends with Omar because of her. Yeah. Oh my God.
So
DJs, yeah. I mean,
yeah, so she is a lady who is cuckoo for cookies. And she decided that she found the old bachelor Clayton Eckert on a real estate site and was like, ooh, I have like $400,000 on my properties and will you show them to me? And then they went, and then that night they ended up hooking up, or a night after or whatever, they hooked up. And then but only all it was BJs. It was nothing else, just BJ.
There was no intercourse. There was no intercourse. There was no pregnancy.
A little bit of edibles. No intercourse.
They got nice, and then they hooked up.
Yeah. And then she decided to tell him she was pregnant, and it was twins.
Surprise!
Because you can swallow them, and they grow in your uterus, apparently.
Crazy. Imagine that.
Isn't that crazy? And then she decided to take him to court and make him file for paternity. And
Right. She's
well,
right for
money-
child support because you can do that while you're pregnant,
yeah.
apparently, which is crazy. Yeah.
But right before she took him to court, she told him she sent him a dating contract and told him if he dated her that she for 2 weeks that and he didn't enjoy being with her that she would get an abortion. But
Yeah,
that,
she's trying to
like-
sign a like contract for dating. Like you're gonna be my boyfriend. And
another marathon rabbit hole.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Actually,
I'd rather
the thing
fucking chew
about
on
it-
rocks.
Omar's paperwork that we're going over right now. Our
Yeah.
buddy Omar, the tilted lawyer.
Love Omar.
It
Omar with the
lays
green
it all
eyes.
out. It lays everything out of what we need to know. Okay.
Yes. So he is
So-
representing someone that she is accusing.
She's done this before Clayton
Yeah,
to 2 other people
right.
three other people that we know of, I think. But one has
She's
not
kind of
come
like a
forward.
fake victim.
Got one's in Arizona near Clayton, and then the other one's in San Francisco named Mike Maricini. And 2017, I don't know, I gotta think of the dates, but we'll go over it. But they broke up. She accused him of being her. She saw him out at a restaurant with a girlfriend. She called police and then got a restraining order against him for her seeing him at I don't know.
The whole thing is she's crazy, but she's she's a habitual. She's a habitual, like she's like an LG. Like she goes after guys, restraining orders.
That's my
fake
Omar. That's her
pregnancies.
Omar.
Yeah,
Yes.
with the ASMR voice. I want him to read the 50 Shades of Grey. Just saying.
I mean, Omar's a good looking man. I'm not gonna lie.
He's a good looking dude. He's a good looking
And
dude.
his wife is
He
even
sure
more
is.
beautiful. So
Yeah, no, I mean, I apologize to his wife, but I do it to everybody. Good for you, wife. You picked a good one.
oh, she's a good one. She's a good
She
one.
is. She's beautiful.
And so it's this saga. I was watching this saga at the same time I was watching the first Karen Reed trial because I wasn't talking to anybody. I was just like lurking, and all the stuff. So the day the trial happened, I finally I remember watching Dave Neal and Megan Fox when they figured out that she had got Fiverr.
She got what?
The Fiverr logo for ultrasound.
Me too, Sherry D. Oh yeah, yeah.
And she had paid someone with a Fiverr logo, and they found it. And it was just bad. It's so bad.
And she like Googled a twin pregnancy
Wait till you
situation.
hear what she did.
It was
to
like
Mike.
an old one. Yeah.
The good
Okay.
shit's
Let's do
coming
it.
out. What she did to Mike.
Poor Mike. She fucked Mike's life up.
She is trying to
Over
get.
it.
She had a 1-year restraining order against him, domestic violence restraining order. She got a 5-year one after that one went away, and now she is trying to get it reinstated or renew it for lifetime. They live in separate
Why
states.
though? Like
Very
what?
good
How? What did she
She just had a
claim?
second daughter. We objectify
Can I
him.
ask you something?
It is equal
Like here to get like a
opportunity
lifetime
objectifying.
restraining order?
You can objectify him. We do.
Oh yeah,
Right?
I objectify everybody. Everybody.
It's
People
equal
objectify me. It's
opportunity
fine.
objectifying.
We objectify here. 100%. And Omar knows it. I don't do it to his face very
This is
often.
how it is. So she's trying to renew Mike Maricini's restraining order. It's one of her old victims.
Right.
And
Right. So
they're
can you
different states.
explain Mike Maricini? Because that's a really sad one.
Yeah, they're in different states. And they don't even talk. He's married with 2 kids. And
Right.
she's
This
trying to get a
happened a long time
lifetime
ago with
restraining
him.
order against him, saying she's scared of him, which she shouldn't be. So all of this, we're gonna go over all of this paperwork. This is right here. Vanishing twins, miscarriages with no medical help, and everything you can use to victimize yourself from SA to cancer. Exactly. In it, one of the doctors writes a doctor note to her, email back to her that says, "Tell your friend to be supportive, to get his attitude right."
Okay.
Love
Hold on.
you.
So I'm gonna we love you. So Charity's last. So Laura Owens is just a crazy bitch who is like an LG, and she goes after guys, gets restraining orders, pretends to be pregnant, and tries to trap these men, right? But finally, some of her victims have started retaliating. Not retaliating. They started like
Stood up and said
"Hi,
no.
Wayne." Yeah, they were like, I'm fucking done with this. And
She
so
messed with
they're
the wrong
like
guy with
Yeah.
Clayton. He said,
Okay.
no.
Yes.
"Hey,
Mhm.
Drew." Okay, then
Drew.
Sherry, you listen. You listen in, okay?
Yeah, we're gonna go over
right
paperwork.
now.
Is she
We're
on
gonna go
X?
over
Her name
that
is
right
Laura Owens. Yeah.
Laura, no, I
She
don't
has a
think she's
fucking
back.
GoFundMe right now.
Her
She's a
dad
GoFundMe.
has the
Fuck that
GoFundMe.
bitch. Right.
Her dad has the GoFundMe.
Lindsay Gaetani, the one that goes after
Gaetani.
Aiden, you know, like fake victim. She's like a her, only like worse, kind
10
of.
times worse.
Yeah, worse. Okay.
All
All right, go. So this is Omar is now representing one of her victims. What? All right, plug it in.
Okay.
Hold on. Sorry.
So
Kung Fu Panda needs me. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Lindsay Gaetani, the one that went after Aiden and had the restraining order against him, the crazy bitch. This one's worse, and she's in a different state.
all right, how's that looking on there? You guys
Shit
see
was
it?
wild. Yep, go ahead.
Okay, so we're gonna start it. The protected. This is the response to request to renew restraining order in California. Protected person Laura Owens. The person that is responding is Michael Maricini, who is the like teddy bear ever, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
All this stuff, you know, and Omar Raul Sorato from the Eagle Law Firm. Everybody, let's go and get a new lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay. So all the questions and stuff, it just says he doesn't agree. See attached. They're asking for court or whatever, you know, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Mike's signature, Omar's signature, and then we get to the good paperwork down here. So we have Laura Owens versus Michael Maricini. Attorney in support of Michael Maricini's request to request renewal of domestic violence restraining order. Preliminary
And
statement.
he has done nothing to her.
Just so you know, Omar does not quit. He goes right into it in the beginning, and it's So several of the exhibits referenced herein are taken comprehensive digital forensic examination on Michael Maricini's laptop. Almost called it a laptop. Conducted on May 4th, 2024 by John Berryhill of Berryhill Computer Forensics. It will be known as the forensics report. It's 2,489-page report. And it has not been attached to this brief, which, as you can tell, is like 500 pages, by the way. So not the whole brief. It's just not the first part is not. So it's to all exhibits what it is.
Okay.
Thanks. So
hi, Steve.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, baby. How are you?
All right, all right.
My husband bringing me my dinner. He brought me.
I need a Steve. I need a Steve.
Okay. Everyone.
All right, keep going. Everyone needs a Steve. Yeah.
Everyone needs a Steve. So he does not stop. He does not go. He does not go easy. Petitioner Laura Owens has documented history of fabricating allegations of pregnancy, domestic violence, sexual assault, lying under oath, and presenting false evidence to the court. She is currently facing 7 felony charges related to serial pregnancy fraud and perjury in the Superior Court of Maricopa County in Arizona, including allegedly injecting herself with HCG. So that would be that it would test positive on a pregnancy test. Her latest filing in California, seeking permanent domestic violence restraining order against respondent Michael Maricini, is just the latest in a series of escalating behaviors designed to abuse the court process as a means of silencing her victims to prevent them from combating her fictitious victim narrative.
Absolutely. Fucking
Omar
psycho.
said, FAFO is pretty much his response. Okay. He literally took
a piece of paper. Get it?
I took another paper, wrote AFO, and submitted it to the court because Laura fucked around and she about to find out.
I can't wait to hear this. I'm a virgin to this. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. So Owens and Maricini met on March of 2016, engaged in an on-again, off-again romantic relationship that ended in August of 2017. During the relationship, Owens crafted a series of escalating narratives to emotionally manipulate Maricini, including fabricating pregnancies, miscarriages, abortions, and fraudulently creating documents to support ovarian cancer diagnosis. Owens uses traumatic fictions to coerce Maricini and to continue to date her, using 2 fake letters from an OBGYN to encourage Maricini to change his attitude and be more supportive of her. Forged a letter perpetrating from a Dr. John Chung Kai Chan, authored by Laura Owens. Here's the bottom of the letter. It says, in addition, you can let him know that your diagnosis and treatment has been complicated by your pregnancy, which on its own has been extremely difficult and unusual. I strongly encourage him to change his attitude and support you at this time. Because every doctor says that, right?
Right. I mean, ovarian cancer, what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Any have a doctor that's ever said that? No. My doctor's never said that.
Nope, never. Not never.
Like, really? What?
Mm-hmm.
It's the most ridiculous thing. Sarah Dawn.
Hey, Sarah, baby. It's good to see you.
Says Maricini called the police on Owens January 7th, 2018. Owens had confronted Maricini and his sister in public, yelling and screaming obscenities at them. 2 days later, on January 9th, Owens obtained her retaliatory domestic violence restraining order in the Superior Court of California, County of San Francisco, granted temporarily on January 10th, 2018. The allegations of the DVRO were shocking, with Owens claiming extreme abuse at the hands of Maricini, including using photographs from when she fell off of a horse to allege abuse. And then that arose to such a degree that she had to seek inpatient mental health treatment, an allegation she confusedly refutes in her previous filings.
She's a fucking crazy person.
Just went to the family. I just met my family at the hospital. He said, good. She said, I love that picture of us that I put up, and I'll be looking at his motivation while I'm here. But I'm here on a hold now that I'm admitted. My problem, they said probably 24 hours, and then they can do an intense out treatment. That's not how it works.
I mean, you can do inpatient, and then they can require you to do an outpatient program.
But isn't it like a 72-hour hold, not 24 hours?
Well, it depends. So, like, you can get sectioned. Like, it depends on why. Like, if you're having a mental break, you stay for 72 hours. But if a doctor deems you, like, if you were drunk and you were being crazy and like saying crazy shit, and then you go, it's like a drunk tank, and then they send you on your way because you're not like out of your mind anymore. It can be. It's normally a 72 hold, but if like she was just drunk and saying crazy shit and woke up, I mean, it's supposed to be, but you can get out. You can get out
when you're in there.
No, you don't have your phone. You're in like a behavioral health area where they're like watching you with cameras and shit.
Like,
yeah, a drunk tank until you sober up. Exactly. Been there, done that.
So
yeah.
Anyway, she said on January 22nd, 2018, Maricini timely filed his DV-120 response and denied all allegations made by Owens and noted her sister's history of manipulative conduct, including her fabricated pregnancies and conflicted medical claims. Owens and Maricini both submitted supplemental declarations and third-party witness statements. A hearing originally scheduled for January 26, 2018 was continued for further evidence, depositions, and declarations. Ultimately, on or about July 10, 2018, exhausted by the false narratives, Maricini entered into a stipulated agreement resulting in the issuance of a 2-year report restraining order under Family Code 6200, whatever, without any admissions of wrongdoing by Maricini. So basically, he was like, I just want the fuck out. Let me off. Let me off the roller coaster. Like, I'm done. And so he just dealt with it. On the, let's see. The order is set to expire July 10th, 2020. Notably, there was never any finding that Maricini was ever committed an act of domestic violence. On the date the order was set to expire, July 10th, 2020, Owens filed a request to renew the DVRO, alleging continued fear and allegations of various violations by Maricini, which he affirmatively denies. The hearing was held September 11th, 2020, before Honorable Sharon Reardon. Despite Maricini's objections and without a finding of new abuse, the court granted a 5-year renewal, extending the DVRO until July 10th, 2025. So now we're up to where she is trying to renew hers.
Right. Because she's a fucking piece of shit.
So
she's a piece of shit. Come at me, Laura.
Here's where it starts to explain all the stuff prior.
Mm-hmm.
Between 2022 and 2024, Owens used this DVRO as a means of advancing a fabricated narrative that she was a domestic violence survivor. She made multiple statements, including a January 2022 TED Talk and a 2023 June article of Chicken Soup for the Soul essay.
Oh my
all
God.
of
Wait,
accused Maricini of engaging in abuse. Now, mind you,
I'm finding her TED Talk.
This little note right here. Chicken Soup for the Soul,
Yep.
after determining Owens' claims in her entirety, entitled The Life-Saving Power of Kindness of Strangers, lacked credibility and removed the entry from their online publication after the whole Clayton stuff came out. So Chicken Soup for the Soul said, fuck that shit.
Right?
Thinking about Maricini.
Like, well, it's kind of like, because she's thinking about my cherries. I
don't even call it Maricini. I call it Maricini.
Oh my God, Charity is my favorite. Also though, like to go, it's like a Corey Richards thing. Am I lagging? Because I feel like I'm lagging. It's like Corey Richards. She killed her, allegedly killed her husband. Oh, this is kind of, and then all of a sudden she's trying to get attention and sympathy and everything, going on TED Talks and doing the thing. Like, that isn't normal behavior. I'm just saying that shit ain't normal. It's not normal. I want to find her TED Talk.
By you lagging a little bit.
Oh, I thought you meant the Corey Richards.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I have so many, like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I just sent you her TED Talk. The YouTube.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I was just trying to find it, but then I started talking. I can't chew gum and walk at the same time.
Meanwhile, don't think I can. Meanwhile, Owens continued to use her pattern of falsifying pregnancies with 2 new victims in the Superior Court of Maricopa County. In 2021 to 2022, she sued an Arizona man named Greg Gillespie in Maricopa County for abortion coercion after she claimed he impregnated her with twins, and then later claimed to have aborted them at this direction. Civil complaint, Owens versus Gillespie. When he refused to continue dating her, Laura obtained a protective order against him, which she recently renewed. From 2023 to 2024, Owens was the subject of a public legal controversy involving another false twin pregnancy allegations against ABC's former Bachelor lead, Clayton Echard. When Mr. Echard refused to continue to date her, Owens obtained a protective order against him as well. The paternity litigation with Mr. Echard went to trial on June 10, 2024. At the time, Owens' prior victims, including Mr. Maricini, were lawfully subpoenaed to testify. They asked him to come to testify at this trial. In June 2024, County Superior Court found Owens was never pregnant by Mr. Echard and granted his request for findings of non-paternity. The court found Owens had acted unreasonably in the litigation, initiated litigation without basis or merit, provided false testimony, and that Owens' petition was fraudulent and made it to incite communication, a relationship, or both with Mr. Echard. Moreover, the court ordered that Owens had a pattern of similar, if not identical, behavior. Owens was ordered to pay $149,000 to Mr. Echard and referred to the Maricopa County Attorney's Office for review. On May 6, 2025, Owens was indicted by the Maricopa County Grand Jury on 7 felony counts, including fraudulent screams and artifices, perjury, forgery, evidence tampering related to the action of Mr. Echard. On July 10th, 2025, Owens submitted a second request to renew her restraining order against Maricini, indicating an intent to seek a permanent order of protection against him. July 10th, recently. This is what we're going on with now. This is the case now. And indicating her intent to seek permanent order of protection against him, largely due to his attendance at Echard trial pursuant to a lawful subpoena.
Right.
Her trial is scheduled October 21st and 22nd because Omar asked for it to be done because he has people he wants to call and as witnesses and things like that. And she wanted them just to go off her little statement. Just go off that. That's okay. And her lawyer, which is Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, it was not going to be her lawyer. She was going to do pro se until she found out the day before this hearing, or that this came up, that Omar was representing Mike for the preliminary hearing, and then she had Gingras show up as her lawyer, and he was like, just the subpoena or off the paperwork, and and Omar said no when the judge sided with Omar. So
good.
yes,
Fuck yeah.
that's why they have
Fuck yeah.
October dates, 21st and 22nd, for actually to have witnesses and evidence.
Now, can I ask you, do they stream? Do they Zoom these things?
Yeah, yeah, I believe. Well, I know Lauren put in the information on to request to be the streamer in this case, and she was denied.
Yeah.
So I don't know if
Interesting.
maybe some local can do it, because Lauren put the request into the Arizona court, and she was in Florida, and they accepted it because Lauren did she did the video on for the June 10th hearing.
Right.
She has a thing for the 10th. I swear to God. June and July 10th.
Oh my God. Does she have 10 victims? I mean, this is crazy.
Probably. We probably don't even know how.
Like, this is a full-time job. I couldn't care about someone this much. Like, get what?
It's
what, girl? This is a full-time job. This is a full-time job.
Says,
There's something psychologically wrong with you.
Oh, wait. Owens has a well-documented history of making false pregnancy allegations, subsequently alleging domestic violence and otherwise abusing court processes when her victim did not wish to continue a relationship. Given this pattern, apparently you could just go to the court and get a DV order because someone doesn't want to date you. I should have done that a long time ago, I guess.
No, or make a contract. Make a contract. You'll date me for 2 weeks. What?
He even said that,
what?
Here's the thing. In that contract with Clayton, she said that I can't even. Once he had sex with her, he would know how tight she really is. Well, if he had sex with you, you would be pregnant. Obviously, you did not have sex together because you would not know how pregnant you are. Yes, it's in the contract that she would know how tight she is because she hasn't had sex for a year.
That doesn't mean anything. Like, what? You can have a big vagina.
Sarah Dawn, back me up, baby. You know I'm not crazy.
No, I know. I didn't realize that part.
Bruce have to read that online. That's
where is Bruce? Sarah Dawn, come get Bruce. Bruce in Oregon. Get him up here. If you want to go, look how he treated Charlie. Right.
Missy, she's here.
Hey, Missy, the tight email. I mean, usually I was talking the other day about dick size, right? And like the guys that are like, oh, I'm fucking black from the waist down are usually the smallest ones, right? Because they have an ego to, and like 9 times out of 10, guys are not large. Okay. They're just not. And there's like that one time a guy's right. And you're like, oh shit. But like if you have to be like, I'm tight, like what? What? Yeah,
it's literally called
Let a guy tell you that, you fucking weirdo.
I'll have to
oh my God.
Bring it up sometime.
That is crazy. That is crazy.
Yes. It's ridiculous.
In a dating contract of a man that doesn't want to date you. Like what?
And if you don't want to date her, not only do you have dating contract, she'll abort the babies if you don't respond tonight. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep the babies.
Listen, Shari, and listen, I feel this in my soul. Like I have options. Girl, she ain't ugly. She could have went out and got a new victim, but you came up with a fucking dating contract? Woo! Woo! One more reading. Sorry.
Right. For the first time was priceless. My thing was when Bruce had it the other day on having babies if I don't hear back from you tonight. That's actually a Megan Fox song about it. I'm having the babies if I don't hear back from you tonight. She made a song.
I don't know about you guys, but like I was scared when I was pregnant. I was like, wait, what?
So when Omar first decided to come into this, she was talking to him. She was trying to get him to believe her and stuff. And then
she wrote him an email, right? He read it on here.
Yeah. And so but then he dove in and he was like, yeah, this is fucking ridiculous. Let me see if I can find Megan Fox. This is funny. Not the Megan Fox, but Megan Fox. Let's see. I gotta go to her page. She makes me laugh so
much. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. So did we already go through all of this?
no, not yet. I want to play
good.
her song real quick.
Oh,
Or
please
try to. Where is it?
do.
Videos. Okay. This is what the hails. She has like a whole song. It's so funny.
Oh my god, fucking Shari D. She like makes every stream.
Having the babies.
The nostril babies. Girls, that's not how it works. Oh my god. Imagine saying you're pregnant and trying to like trap a guy. What does this say?
All right. I don't know where it is.
So much crazy. It seems unreal. If someone pitched it as a movie, they'd say no, too much. Well, it's like, yeah, Karen Reed too. I mean, they are making movies now, but there's some stories that are so unbelievable. You're like, how is this real? How do these people exist? I watched something on Netflix today that Dog Mom suggested to me. No, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about.
I want to watch it. I was like, I'm not going back to read any of this.
It's on Netflix and it's called High School Catfishing or something. Everybody go watch it. Is mind blowing. Go watch it. By the end of the thing, I was like, I want to jump through my TV. I want to jump through my TV.
Yeah. Hey Danny, can you find that video from Megan?
I hate
and send it to me on YouTube, or I mean not YouTube, on Facebook.
I'm down for that. I'll put you on my roster.
But if not, it's fine too. Okay.
No, you can't make this stuff up. It's fucking
Sarah
crazy.
Dawn, Sarah Dawn? Have you not been on my Facebook? Having the babies. The one that
is it her song? Did she sing it? Please tell me she
made it up. Called "Having the Babies." If I don't hear back from you tonight, she made it a whole.
Let me see if I can find it.
It's on Megan Fox thing.
Having the babies.
I'll keep reading.
I don't.
Says,
yeah, go ahead.
It says, given the pattern of manipulating the court process to re-traumatize her victims, Maricini re-urges the court to deny requested renewal. The domestic violence restraining order should only be renewed only if the evidence shows the protected party harbors a genuine and real fear of future abuse. Owens' own conduct, as evidenced as her current 7 felony charges in Arizona, demonstrate that any claimed fear on her part is neither genuine nor reasonable, but instead part of an ongoing strategy of deceit and manipulation. Factual background: Owens' pattern of fabrications and inconsistencies. Early on in their relationship, Owens began a pattern of faking pregnancies to manipulate Maricini. Just 3 months.
I put it in the chat.
Okay.
Go ahead. All right.
Oh, you found it?
I did. It's in the chat.
Oh, send it.
You can keep going though. Keep going. Sorry. Okay, I will.
I'm gonna play it after this.
Okay.
Because it's too funny. You can't not listen to it.
Yeah, go keep going.
3 months after the meeting on June 2016, Owens informed Maricini that she was pregnant with his child, eventually sending a photo of a positive pregnancy test to support her false narrative. Within weeks, she was pregnant with his twins. I'm not reading the footnotes. No medical evidence has ever been used to corroborate that Owens was ever pregnant. That she was pregnant with twins. She had to undergo 3 surgical and 3 medical abortions, as she would later allege, for one pregnancy. On July 14th, 2016, a month after claiming she was pregnant, she thought she was having a miscarriage that she later retracted. 1 day later, on July 15th, 2016, Owens again indicated she was miscarrying and that she was bleeding and on her way to the hospital. Their text message: I don't want to cancel my appointment. I'm having a really rough night. I'm bleeding and feeling horrible. I'm deciding if I need to go to the hospital and I need to speak with you. I'm extremely upset. I know you are too, and I apologize for my part. The claimed medical emergency is easily debunked with her social media post the same day, where she is depicted in a white dress drinking alcohol at a party. There she is, right there.
Can you imagine?
But look at it, says Laura with a
look at her. Just look at her. That's what crazy looks like, people.
On her own Facebook post. It says So between July 23rd, October 14th, 2016, Owen claims to have had 3 surgical and 3 medical abortions, all in the midst of being diagnosed with ovarian cancer and receiving an oophorectomy and to remove her cancerous ovary. After going to the hospital, Owens informed Martini with the pregnancy was still viable and called to tell him that they were having twins. On July 22nd, 2016, Owens started claiming that the twin pregnancy was no longer viable and that she would take abortion pills. Days later, she claimed the abortion pills did not work and that she still had to undergo a surgical abortion. Owens would allege a series of complications with the procedure, including that she was bleeding a lot and that she needed not 1, but 3 surgical abortions to terminate the alleged twin pregnancy. And there's all the things. Looks like we're having to do the pills.
Dude, those are so
suction done.
Medical abortions are really gross and hard, and the fact that she's lying about this makes me fucking sick. She said they had to have 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, this is all her text messages. I'm not going to go read them, but they're all her messages.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
If there's any good ones. Escalating faux pregnancy emergencies, manufactured various medical records, including feigned multiple abortion ruse. Owens doctored letters from an OBGYN who Owens claimed in her deposition for Eckerd paternity case was a cancer specialist. To state she had ovarian cancer and an oophorectomy. Says that would be the OBGYN, but I hadn't established regular enough care. This is a transcript from her court case with him. I was treated for PCOS in San Francisco by a provider. Well, who was that provider in San Francisco? I was treated by Dr. Chan. He was a gynecologist it's like a specialist. One for, they said fertility. No, he's not. He's for cancer. Okay.
But PCOS isn't cancer. And actually, PCOS prevents you from being pregnant. It's usually an infertile and you have like hormone issues. That has nothing to do with cancer. I have it.
The thing that you're saying is that with with Clayton, she said it was a cancer doctor. With Mike, she said it was her OBGYN who had to do her ovarian cancer and oophorectomy, but she had to do her multiple abortions with him. That was the information. So she was writing letters as this doctor to Mike about the pregnancy and her abortions, nothing to do with actual cancer. She swears she never claimed cancer, except that all of us, so everybody, all these people got together and we were going to have this one big night. Hey, good citizen. We're going to have a big,
it's so good to see you, baby.
Donate money to help Mike to get this computer forensically analyzed, and it was going to cost like $3,500. And within the first 15 minutes, Megan and Dave had raised over $4,000.
Oh my God, good for them.
Like,
that's
everybody
amazing.
was like, go get it done. Go get it done right now. Get it done.
Did he end up doing it?
That's what all this is what's all those text messages.
So this is the forensic download.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he didn't want to touch the computer. It was an old Mac. He was like, oh yeah. She also pulled the autism card recently to say that that's why she did all this. The behavior because of autism.
No, that's fucking mental illness, bitch. It has nothing to do with being autistic.
My child has autism. Pretty much sure he's not pregnant.
Right. I have a nephew with autism, and he's not fucking violent or crazy. He's quirky.
So these fabricated letters perpetrated the emotional manipulation of Maricini, which the doctor telling Maricini that Owens had real ovarian cancer, and doctors strongly encouraged him to change his attribute and support her. And it says about how it's removal of 1 or both of the ovaries. She claims the procedure was performed on her right ovary. Excerpt from the deposition where Owens testified under oath with Owens Eckerd matter about the cancer doctor. That's what those testimonies were.
But remember, she couldn't. We watched a hearing with her, and she couldn't even get the doctors to come in that she's supposedly seeing. She made appointments with
Dr. Mitchell come in.
Right, he was a fucking crook. He was
like 9 years old, and he never even saw her. I don't even think he saw her.
And the only thing she did was make appointments and never show up.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, I saw this doctor, and she was on like the roster of like going to see them, but she never actually saw these doctors that she claiming that she saw.
She would call and cancel them.
Right. She never saw them.
So right here it says, please tell him, yes, I have diagnosed you with real ovarian cancer, not something that just may be there. In addition, you can let him know your diagnosis and treatment has been complicated by your pregnancy. Strongly encourage him to change his attitude and support you at this time. Thank you, Dr. Chan, for telling us. And then he says, Miss Owens, yesterday you received ovary removal surgery on your right ovary as a surgical abortion, as well as a surgical abortion. Due to your recent medical history, I will wait to confirm pregnancy termination until blood work and follow-up ultrasound are completed, although there were no complications during the procedure. As you explained to me, you may have already experienced emotional side effects of extreme fatigue, depression, and mood swings. These are common, and I would ask your boyfriend to support you during your recovery.
Right.
That's Rebecca Yee, MD.
Right.
Notably, even as Owens insisted she was suffering all these grave conditions, a high-risk twin pregnancy, multiple miscarriages, repeated abortions, and cancer, she continued to engage in strenuous activities. For example, during the very period that she was competing in equestrian jumping events, and there's videos that they have.
Right.
In December of 2016, under mounting scrutiny, Owens finally admitted to Maricini and her own father, Ron Owens, who was a very popular radio host in the San Francisco area, that she had never been pregnant, that everything was fabricated. She would seek psychological care.
She needs to. This was a
declaration, deposition, a transcript of Colin Scanlon, whoever it was. Maricini continued to date Owens after her confession in hopes she would seek professional help that she admitted to needing. Her family would support her efforts. Ultimately, Owens' manipulative habits only continued and escalated, with Maricini having to call the police on January 7, 2018. Little did Maricini know this would initiate Owens filing an underlying DBRO, which contained a false reality in which Maricini was an abuser despite the utter lack of verifiable evidence. These lies were not innocent mistakes or misunderstanding. They were deliberate, sustained fabrications and the creation of loss of human life designed to manipulate Maricini into continuing to date her. This was a pattern of Owens' relationship with Maricini, and later her relationships with two victims in Arizona. In addition to the manipulative conduct, Owens has demonstrated a consistent pattern of regulatory legal action. When a romantic partner initiates legal proceedings against her, she responds by filing legal actions against them. This pattern is evident in 3 separate cases. After Maricini contacted law enforcement regarding Owens' behavior, she filed a temporary restraining order against him 2 days later. When Greg Gillespie, Arizona victim, an order of protection against Owens, she entirely evaded service and then filed her own against him 3 months later. Similarly, after Clayton Eckert obtained his injunction against harassment, Owens filed an order of protection against him 10 days later. Yes, she did. She's crazy.
She's a fucking wackadoodle. Yep.
When Maricini ended the relationship, Owens continued this pattern by seeking a domestic violence restraining order based on false and completely unsupported allegations. She now seeks to make their order permanent. Meanwhile, Owens currently faces multiple felony charges in Maricopa County, including perjury, extortion, and conspiracy, stemming from precisely the type of falsehoods and deceptive behavior Maricini experienced firsthand years ago. Inconsistent undermining of her claim of fear. Owens cannot satisfy her burden of reasonable and apprehension of future abuse. Hold on 2 seconds. I just want to make sure my husband wasn't texting me for a reason. Hold on. Let me call Steve real quick. 2 seconds, Amy.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. This girl is sick. And I love how everybody's saying this. Like, there are women out there who literally can't get pregnant. They literally, like, they want kids and they can't have them. This is like why, like, the Harmony Montgomery story really got to me. And there's like other, like the kid stories. And that's why I do cover them, because I'm like, fuck these people who like using pregnancy against men. First of all, if a man doesn't want to fucking be with you, move on. Like, you got options. There's always someone that's going to fuck you. Okay. Just move on. But people like her are so sick. I mean, I'm no doctor. I'm just like a chick on YouTube, but one of my family members is in mental health, and he'll be like, this is borderline personality at its best. And there's no pill for that, right? And so she's saying that she's having all of these abortions and all of these miscarriages and all this stuff. Like, what about the people that actually had to go through this? You fucking cunt. You know what I mean? And then you're pulling these men into your chaos because you're so sick you can't control yourself. Right? And the way to trap somebody is a man. I will tell you something. Like I have my son and I had him alone. I've been with just my son since I was like 3.5 months pregnant because our situation was not conducive to our life. I knew that it was going to be hell. And so I was like, I decided I'm doing this by myself. I ended up having him at a lot of issues. Thanks, Jay. I had a lot of issues and I had my son at 35 weeks. Like, this woman is making up all of this stuff with no evidence that it is true. And there are so many women that go through this every single day. There are so many women, like Shari was just saying, like, I always wanted kids. And this woman's using the system to weaponize pregnancy against these fucking men. Like, you're a sick piece of shit. That's what you are. And I know Laura Owens is litigious and she goes after YouTubers. Like, come after me. I got nothing. You know what I mean? I got nothing. I think that you're a sick piece of shit for doing this. Hi.
Sorry about that.
I want to rant.
So I ordered. I had to order Steve's food, and he brought mine, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, there was a brand new like white thing that comes or SUV that pulls up from the house," and then they leave, and he goes out there to go get food, thinking it was there because he orders sushi. He gets sushis the nights we do this. That's his treat.
I love sushi.
I ordered his sushi, and this is the house. Look, this is what they say our house looks like. This is not my house.
Yeah,
it's in the daylight. It's dark out.
Are they using the Google Maps or like the? Why do they have a picture of your family? I mean, of your house. That's fucking weird. I don't know.
Well, that's not my house.
I always hold on. Wait, Shari D. I always say that. I'm like, all these girls that are killing their babies and throwing them in trash cans and fucking trash heaps and stuff. I'll take them. I'll be alone with them. I'll take them. I will love them like they are my own. Stop doing that. Stop fucking doing that. Listen, this chick is fucking on a different level of crazy, but then there's like the other level of crazy where these bitches actually have kids and they don't take care of them and they end up dead and like all of these like things. And that's why I do cover kids things, because they need justice. And this girl is just making things up and like ruining fucking men's lives. That is not okay. That is not okay under any circumstances to do this to anybody. You're too, and people are like, oh, my childhood trauma. Like, listen, when you become an adult, it is your responsibility to take accountability for your life and make your life as great as you possibly fucking can. Okay. I was watching something and this chick was like blaming her childhood for how she was acting. She was. I'm not even gonna get into it because I want you guys to watch it. High School Catfish, but.
Don't talk about it. I don't want to hear it.
I'm not. I just was.
I just had to order my husband new sushi, so I had to go on the app and like hit say we didn't get it, and 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 it says refund. So then I had to have him reorder it so I could put the thing in there. So he's got sushi coming now. He should be able to see it. So, all right, back to crazy. What did Jay say? I know men think they're big and bad, strong women. It's they have to use it, but women get to get more pain. Let me just tell you, I've had a lot of babies. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but like I'm saying, like women in here, there's women in our chat that like would have loved to have been a great parent, and like they've gone through fertility issues and IVF and not being able to get pregnant and all of these things. And then you look at these stories and this woman's weaponizing it against men. And then you look at the women that are hurting their children when they're able to have them. Stop having them. Give them to people like our people in our chat or to me. I will love them like they are my own. Stop.
I'm hoping that she
weaponizing pregnancy.
I don't believe she's ever been pregnant. I don't
believe it either. Not for a fucking minute.
And I honestly think she's getting older
enough
that her eggs are dying.
Medical abortions.
So pray to God she goes to
know
jail.
what that
So she can't
is?
get any other babies, have any other babies, or pretend to have other babies, unless she's like 50, having babies, like,
Yeah.
All right.
Right. A good set. And your listen, your fucking granddaughter is gorgeous, by the way. I love looking at pictures of her. It is expensive. But is it like if you're not able to give your child, if you're not able to give your child a life, first of all, like there are women that want to be able to like have a kid, they get pregnant, they know they can't have the child, and they have to go through an abortion. And from what I know, it is very fucking traumatic. Okay. So for her to be like, oh, I had medical abortions, I had this, and that, and the other thing, like, fuck out of my face. I don't believe she was pregnant ever. Okay.
Yeah.
And to say that she had 3 medical abortions, if you guys know what that is,
Alexis, yeah.
She's a dog. She's a dog for that. Yes.
Is it Alexia?
Yes,
or
Crafty Chris.
Alexia Treviso? Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, Jay.
Here's the thing. If she has a child, they need to take it away instantly. Because her mother does this with her, and I hope to God her mother gets charged. Because her mother helps her. Her mother lets her do this.
Enabler. It's like when like your kids are on drugs and you're giving them fucking money, and you're like, no, like you have to go to Al-Anon and learn how to like set boundaries and like don't enable this. Her parents are half to blame. I just said it. I'll stand on it with my whole chest. Her parents are half to fucking blame.
Her parents are 3/4 to blame.
Yeah. Okay. 3/4. I wasn't going to say
they
it.
They had her. So we're going to give her an extra quarter because they're the ones that protect her and continue to let her do it.
Crafty Chris, it's good to see you, baby. This is my work wife, by the way. Yeah.
I love your work wife.
I love my work wife. I haven't seen her in a while.
Inconsistent conduct undermining her claims of fear. Owens cannot satisfy her burden to. Oh, wait. I already said that. Did I say that? No. She cannot satisfy her burden to demonstrate reasonable apprehension of future abuse. Her behavior has demonstrated that her claims of fear are neither genuine or reasonable. Owens' conduct towards Maricini has wholly inconsistent with that of an individual who genuinely fear for their safety. Oh my God, I couldn't talk. I cannot English. The evidence demonstrates that her pursuit of a permanent DVRO stems from not any legitimate safety concerns, but from retaliatory intent related to Maricini's lawful compliance with a subpoena in an Arizona proceeding. That was when she went, when he was.
We got our hood bugger and Valhalla in the house. Hi, Valhalla. It's good to see you, baby.
Yes. Hey, guys.
Wayne, yeah, people are fucking crazy.
Obviously, we have a few guys in here that want to be objectified tonight, is what I'm saying.
We do. We have a lot of guys that want to be objectified. So once we get through that, get ready. Buckle up, bitches.
Full opportunity objectification in this area. Okay. Okay. Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Valhalla. Yesterday.
Oh, Valhalla, it's your birthday. Oh, you share a birthday with my son and my mom. Happy birthday, baby.
He doesn't need an invite. He was the door kicker for years. You're here. All that we want you here.
Oh, hi.
I'm too high to be on.
Hi, Carrie. It's good to see you, honey. Thanks for being here.
Carrie B.
How's the goats? I love the goat cam. I'll watch the goat cam for hours. Like I'm fascinated by the goats.
We're gonna one day just come here and watch the goats. That's
we could do a goat cam.
We'll have have you up, Valhalla, and we'll just sit here and watch goats with you.
Yeah, I would love it. And like, do you have cows? Yeah, I want to learn all the things because I'm a city girl and I've only seen rats and like raccoons. I want to know all the things about the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Saturday Pancakes Club's jamming. It is. Right. Happy birthday, Valhalla.
Okay. Yes. So the evidence demonstrates we saw that. Okay. Affection and pursuit of alleged abuse. Owens portrays Maricini as violent, yet her communication reveals a consistent pattern. Whenever he distanced himself or took actions she perceived as rejection, she would respond with sudden declarations of affection or fabricate a medical crisis to draw him back in. For example, Owens asserts that by early July 2016, Maricini was already acting abusively towards her. But on July 6, 2016, she texted him, "I love and trust you. I'm really sorry for the late response. Been with the horses and services scattered here. I also really appreciate you breaking that down for me. The moving situation makes a lot of sense. I would definitely wouldn't be opposed to moving, especially to San Diego at some point in the future if it was the right situation. Wanting to settle down isn't so much to do with my age as much as it's the fact that I personally have these views about wanting to be with just one person. So you trap them with a DVR or a paternity pregnancy.
That's a fact, Sherry. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Situation really shocked me and made me realize that I do need to be upfront with what I want because I haven't been in a relationship in the past because I was afraid of scaring the other person off. You think? Sorry, I was talking to myself.
No, go ahead.
Otherwise,
No, this is a Bad Kids Club, bitch. Get it.
However, this is certainly, I'm like talking to myself. You think? Really? Laura? Really? However, this has certainly added more depth to our relationship early on. And I feel like the response thing for both of us to do from it is to either maturely move forward or end it. And it seems like we're on the same page there. It really hurt me to read the last paragraph of your text because I feel horrible that I have made you feel that way. I really do only want to bring you up and make you feel good about yourself. And I'm sorry that I have been moody and insecure. You are exactly who I want you to be, who I want to be with. And I think once we are on the same page about feelings, I will be able to take a breath and trust it. I guess I've just been questioning you and your feelings in the future because you aren't where I am now. And I'm nervous that you won't get there, or that you won't integrate me into your life with your family and friends. Trust me, I want nothing more than to relax and enjoy our relationship. The stress from the pregnancy is really straining, and it's making it hard to having these mood swings that I hate myself for, and I'm sorry for that. I really do.
It's called
hate
BP.
Pregnancy. Huh?
It's called borderline personality disorder. Fucking Laura.
Not borderline pregnancy disorder. It's just borderline personality.
It's borderline personality, bitch.
We may have created a new one, borderline pregnancy disorder. Like she literally created her own.
She might be in the DSM. Who knows? Yeah.
We could get her DSM-5, but I mean, we get her in there. I'm sure we could.
We'll send her to listen. I know a lot of these, not a lot of these kind of girls, but like I could tell you stories. I was friends with this girl who was dating a guy and he wouldn't come over and he had warrants and he was at a party. And instead of just like accepting it and like going to fuck another guy, she called the cops and told the cops where he was, got him arrested, and then was his pen pal while he was stayed in jail for 2.5 years.
You met my stalker. You saw her.
Yeah, like bitches are great. I'm not friends with her anymore. I was friends with her a long time ago. But
I had a 4-inch binder against of just separate posts because I called her out for her pregnancy.
Oh my god! All right, keep going.
All right.
Hey, baby.
I also really hate to end the pregnancy when we both see a future together, and this would probably be a super kid that we're missing out on. But I guess it's time that in the future. I think it would establish a solid relationship with you and make memories without kids involved because we're not there yet. I just feel really bad, but I don't want to ever make you feel so. I won't question you. I love you and I trust you. Similarly, Owen feels secure and loved by Maricini in late 2016. As I was driving down here and listening to your playlist, which I loved, by the way, and it kept me awake, I was just thinking about how tremendously lucky I am to have you as my boyfriend. You just have all these great qualities that make me smile. For me, the timing of these feelings is really strange because I feel like I'm so out of control with what happens with my dad. Normally, I would be really stressed out and I have to change my outlook, but you have been a huge part of that, which in turn has helped me cope. You're coping good. You cope like the anti-Karen Reed people cope. That's how you're coping. And what's going on with him and be a better daughter.
Bad kids.
I feel secure. I couldn't help it. Like that just fits. That's how she's coping.
Oh my god. I'm usually the mouthpiece here. I'm usually the one that's like,
huh?
Yeah. I said I'm usually the fiery one here. Kelly taking shots. Do.
Well, I like reading stuff. Like remember that day I read it to you and I was like, and I had like voices
fucking wild,
and you were like about to pee yourself laughing. That's how I feel. I feel secure.
Yeah, you read me something that was like really fucked up, but you did it in like different voices, and you had me laughing at the end.
It was funny at the end. I mean, we were pissed at what they said, but it was
it was pissed about what they said, but like Kelly can read, I can't read.
I feel secure. And it's one of the best feelings I've experienced in my life. You hold such a special. I'm spitting on myself.
So good. So good.
because I started to laugh. You
Oh
hold
my
such
God,
a
you make me
special
laugh.
place in my heart, and I would do anything to make your life easier and make a random day better for you. Thank you for so much for all you do and to make me a better person, and for your love and support, and getting me simultaneously so I enjoy living in the what? And getting me to simultaneously so enjoy living in the moment with you while also being excited for our future. It feels great.
But like I'm like you can hear me like, oh my God, I just like love you. Like I just want to like have your babies. Like get out of here. What's going on?
Now you know that's Laura Owens right there, Zach. You know it is.
That's her foot stamping voice.
Sarah Dawn could probably back me up. I like literally I have created her.
I love Sarah Dawn. I love
Sarah
me some
Dawn had
Sarah
my
Dawn.
back.
Yeah.
Okay, I only read
She's
it
always
in a
here.
text message. After a March
Yeah.
2017 trip to Dubai, which she
Who goes to Dubai? Who has Dubai
bought
money?
it
I
for
don't
him.
have
She
Dubai
did that
money.
to him, that in Iceland, and she made him go on these vacations. Every time he was about to break up with her, she bought him this big vacation. Was like, oh, it's just so excited. And
Oh, she's one of those.
Yeah, felt bad that he was like, whatever, okay. So they took her to Dubai, and she said during the Owens now claims marriage was cruel, though no abuse actually occurred. She continued to initiate friendly, even flirtatious exchanges with Maricini, stating, "I'm horny, baby, love you." And as late as mid-November, "I wish we could get dinner." Love you.
Can we go like and get dinner? Can we go get like some sushi?
She's such a valley girl.
I'm pregnant, by the way.
Bitch, but my dad forgot this place existed, and we want to go.
God.
You?
Yeah.
I'm horny, baby. I don't think he responded. Despite claims supporting, sucks to be you, you're horny by yourself. Supporting her DVR, her own message to Maricini, sent a year and 5 months into the relationship, reveals a desire for a deeper connection. In it, she expresses appreciation for his honesty that he is not in love with her. This message undermines her portrayal of herself as a victim seeking distance and or safety. Instead, it shows her pushing for clarity and perhaps greater commitment, while Maricini was not equally invested in the relationship. Oh, good, I got another one. Having lots of trouble sleeping tonight. All I keep thinking about is how after a year and 5 months, you don't love me. And I definitely appreciate honesty, but I need to have more self-respect than that, and realize that it's not good enough for that kind of relationship I want. I'm gonna start crying. Sorry, hold on.
Why don't you want me?
I'm crying.
What's up, Rosie?
It's really crying. I understand. I'm sorry. I'm not the same level as you.
Oh my God.
That's it? That's all you're gonna say?
Yo.
She's like, that's it?
God.
Really? Like,
Yeah.
I'm really I'm like spitting all over myself because I'm laughing so fucking hard at myself right now. I can't help it.
Yo, when you read me text messages and you do the voices, it does it for me. It does it for me, my lesbian lover. It just does it for me.
That's why we are. I teleport now. You know, that's a new thing. They make pillows for that, Zach.
Oh my God. The lady cop who got shot in Massachusetts out of jail living with her parents. District attorneys couldn't indict her on second-degree murder. Grand only came back with assault charge. Yeah, there was nothing there. The hell, earplugs are better.
The two of you together. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it. They're bad kids.
By the way,
this is where the bad kids unite.
I was on Experts channel last night when they were on. And then I was on this afternoon. He was on trying candies or whatever. And he every time he sees me, he'll like highlight and be like, Kelly Steffi, when are we gonna get on together? And I'm like, whenever you tell me.
Yeah,
he'll say it and then never respond about when I ask him. I'm like, okay, so whenever he decides.
Yeah.
He's funny.
He's great.
His and White Rabbit and all of them are fun.
Wait a minute, is she the one that had postpartum depression and they tried to come and take her baby? Is that the one you're talking about? The one that Bradle is representing? Just curious. I think Good Citizen is too.
Simmons. Is that her name?
So what? It's the cop
I
from
thought she got
Andova
shot. She got
in the
shot.
chest.
Because
Yeah.
they feared or whatever. I didn't know she did it.
Yeah, no, she supposedly she had her service revolver and pulled it out and aimed it at the guy, and he didn't have a cam on his chest, and so it's her word against his, and they were coming to get her baby because the firefighter baby daddy pulled some bullshit and got a restraining order and said that she was like gonna yes, okay, thank you. Okay, cool. We can keep
That's
going.
why Abe
We're
won't
talking
cover
about Laura
it,
Owens.
because everyone's asking him to cover it, and he's like, I can't because it's conflict of interest. So, and just so you
Maybe
guys
we
know,
can do a stream about it.
I'm on another page reading. I'm not on this tab, so
yeah, no, I'm pulling them up and like saying hi and stuff. You're good, Mama.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah.
This is victims of genuine domestic violence typically avoid contact with their abusers, refrain from pursuing intimacy, and do not encourage a deepened romantic relationship. Owens, however, repeatedly pressed Maricini for commitment, urged him to become her boyfriend, and frequently professed her love and trust, often immediately after the very incident she now characterizes as abuse. Such conduct is fundamentally inconsistent with the behavior of someone living in fear or attempting to escape further harm. Initiating contact despite the order. Contrary to Owens' portrayal of Maricini before this court as brutally violent, a rapist, a pathological liar, stalker, and their source of her severe psychological distress, Owens has offered to speak with Maricini directly on the phone as recently as last year. The willingness to engage in a communication with an individual she has characterized in such terms directly undermines the credibility of her claims. Owens' readiness to initiate dialogue highlights the inconsistencies and absurdity of her allegations throughout the case. So this is an email from David Gingras, right here, her lawyer, to Maricini when she found out that he was being subpoenaed, and that they were going to talk about. It says, one last thing. After talking to Laura about this, she said she had lots of questions for Mike. I told her my preference is to have her send me any specific questions, and I'll see if Mike wants to answer them. She also said she's willing to speak directly to him, but they may not be appropriate in light of the restraining order. On the other hand, if Mike has a strong preference in favor of directly speaking to Laura, maybe we can make that happen. I am licensed in California and can probably do sort of stipulation with Randy to modify a California order to allow just to be safe. So she literally said, oh, she'll talk to him.
Right. Does she have the contract ready?
A brutally violent rapist, pathological liar, stalker.
And she's blaming this. So she's basically projecting onto him what she is.
Exactly.
Essentially, that's my take on that. She's just projecting
she likes
her
to
own
throw
shit.
that word, the rapist word around.
And
she
that's what I was just gonna say. That like to claim a man as a rapist is a big fucking deal. That can ruin someone's life, even if it's just said.
She did it to Woodnick, which is the lawyer for Greg Gillespie and Clayton Eckerd, and she did it to Clayton. She said that Clayton did it too. She tried to say that his lawyers, their lawyer, did it.
Yeah, she's a fucking bug. She's a bug.
Crazy. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, who hasn't dated a girl like this? I've been friends with girls like this. It's fucking nuts.
The court must consider the significant contradictions between the stated fears and her actual behavior. California law authorizes courts to weigh not only the witnesses' statements, but also their demeanor, conduct, and prior inconsistent remarks in evaluating their credibility. Here, Miss Owens' actions consistently undermine her claims rather than showing genuine apprehension of Mr. Maricini. Her conduct has demonstrated an ongoing desire to engage and provoke conflict. To renew a restraining order under California law, a petitioner must demonstrate that her fear of future abuse is not merely subjective, but objectively reasonable. A person who continues actively to initiate contact or seeks confrontation with a perpetrated abuser cannot readily claim to fear them. Miss Owens' behavior, which includes pursuing communication, harassing, and even publicly confronting Mr. Maricini, strongly indicates she harbors no genuine fear of him. Instead, it reveals a pattern of calculated provocation and manipulation. Owens
Amen.
disqualify her from attaining continued judicial protection. The pattern: abortion coercion suit. This is the Greg Gillespie suit. In August of 2021, Owens had a brief encounter with Gregory Gillespie, a man in Scottsdale, Arizona. After Mr. Gillespie refused to continue a relationship with her, she claimed she was pregnant with his twins, fabricated a sonogram to continue the ruse. And when that failed, she claimed to have had to take the abortion pill multiple times. And at first attempt failed. And the second attempt allegedly affected one fetus. When Mr. Gillespie, which that's what Amy did that too, by the way. Amy said that she was having triplets and that she had abortion and only got 2 of them, and they left one behind.
Just to be clear, not this Amy.
No,
Just to be clear.
It was AMIE is how you spell it. Psycho
That's
Amy,
not Amy.
not my Amy. Psycho Amy. Which allegedly, second attempt only allegedly affected one fetus. Mr. Gillespie was not interested in seeing her again. She initiated a civil action against him, alleging he had coerced her into getting an abortion. The action was later dismissed, and forensic analysis confirmed the fetal ultrasound was faked, identifying the original source image that Owens had manipulated, but not before Owens could obtain a protective order against the Eckerd paternity scheme. In May of 2023, Owens had a one-night encounter with a reality TV personality, Clayton Eckerd, former star of ABC's The Bachelor, in which no sexual intercourse occurred. Owens subsequently claimed she was pregnant with Eckerd's child turned twins, an allegation that mirrors the false scenario Owens had fabricated with Gillespie and Maricini. Owens even filed a paternity lawsuit in Arizona seeking custodial orders to support child support from Eckerd, all while inundating him with the media supposed proof of her pregnancy. So this is like emails. Eckerd's paternity. This shows her that she was sending emails to these are news programs, tips programs. She was
Imagine.
She was pregnant with his twins. Victim shamed for anonymous woman in the Clayton Eckerd case. Clayton Eckerd story. Clayton Eckerd paternity update. Hi, I'm the anonymous woman, and I just heard from the lab. Like, yeah.
Like Psycho. What? Psycho.
Mr.
Oh my God.
That was sent by accident, I believe, to Dave Neal. I don't think she meant to send that.
Oh my God.
When Mr. Eckerd contested the validity of her claims, Owens moved to withdraw the suit, claiming she had miscarried. The court denied her request and eventually cited HIPAA release, allowing Eckerd to obtain records that showed she had never sought medical care, never received an ultrasound as she claimed, and that she had doctored medical records as part of her pregnancy fraud. The matter was eventually set for trial, and both Gillespie and Maricini, Owens' prior victims of pregnancy fraud, were lawfully subpoenaed to testify as to their prior personal knowledge of Owens' allegations. Owens' attorney filed a motion in limine seeking to preclude Maricini's testimony, which the court denied. He also tried to compel lunch, just so you know. When Maricini lawfully, and that was tried too. When Maricini lawfully attended the hearing on June 10th, he was ordered to be there by subpoena. Owens' attorney further sought to have Maricini arrested at the courthouse, contacting 3 separate police departments, all of which denied his request, as Maricini was lawfully present pursuant to the subpoena. Yeah.
Could you imagine? Full-time job. Go get a real fucking job. Go do something. Get a hobby.
And she watches all these people's things. Like, this is...
Oh, yeah. She's coming after YouTubers. Did you mention that?
Come on. Bring it.
Yeah. Bring it, bitch. You can't get blood out of the fucking stone.
You just filed, your parents just filed bankruptcy.
You want to pay my fucking college loans? Yeah.
Yeah. You want my kids' medical
come at me.
I'll send them to you.
Yeah, exactly. Come at me.
Ultimately, the trial judge found that Owens was never pregnant and was referred for investigation by Maricopa County Attorney's Office. In May 2025, a grand jury indicted Owens on 7 felony counts, 1 count of fraudulent schemes and artifices, 1 count of forgery, 4 counts of perjury, and 1 count of tampering with evidence. It was just minor perjury, is what her lawyer. It was just a little minor perjury. The indictment alleges that from March 2023 to June 2024, Owens engaged in an elaborate scheme to defraud Eckerd and the court, conduct of nearly identical to her conduct with Maricini and Gillespie. Significance of the indictment. While Arizona criminal case is separate from this proceeding, it is profoundly relevant to Owens' credibility and pattern of conduct, as well as her allegations against Maricini. Owens is now facing 70 charges related to fabricating pregnancies, making several inconsistent statements under oaths, and falsifying medical evidence. Maricini has been identified by the Maricopa County Attorney's Office as a potential witness to Owens' fraudulent conduct based on his direct experience with her. The parallels between Owens' conduct with Maricini and Mr. Eckerd, including Owens' habit of obtaining restraining orders against her victims, cannot be understated. In both instances, Owens falsely claims to be pregnant with a child turned twins, and when pressed for proof, she pretends to miscarry. On both cases, she produced doctored medical evidence to bolster her story, and in both, her lies eventually unraveled. Owens' modus operandi is disturbingly consistent.
The MO. Yeah. This is her MO.
The indictment as critical to her credibility. In short, Owens has a clear pattern. She lies about pregnancies and abuse, and when confronted with the evidence of her deceit, she doubles down by dragging her accusers into court to cast herself as a victim and to punish those who expose her. This pattern is persistent for years, spanning multiple jurisdictions. Arizona courts are now grappling with the fallout as Owens faces criminal prosecution. Should this court, after hearing all the facts, determine that Owens has continued this pattern of falsehoods, this court must refer her for prosecution in San Francisco County and reassess the legitimacy of all filings in this DVR action. Owens is dangerous and continues to harm her victims by maintaining this fraudulent DVO action.
It's a control tactic.
She will not stop, and she is a danger to the community. It is virtually unheard of for someone seeking a DVRO renewal to simultaneously be under indictment for fraud, perjury on a closely related matter. The evidence of Owens' fraud and perjury is significant, and it comes not just from Maricini's assertions, but forensic data, third-party witnesses, and judicial findings. The extensive evidentiary hearing is requested by Maricini to disprove Owens' allegations of fraud. Owens is charged as a con artist, and this court should not accept any of her claims at face value. Her allegations should be given the highest scrutiny and be fully addressed through an in-person evidentiary hearing where Owens' other victims can testify. Clayton is testifying, I believe. I believe him and Greg are both on the witness list.
So hold on. Sarah Dawn just said she sent Dave a fake suicide email.
Oh, yeah. Just recently.
Hi, Callie. It's good to see you, baby.
Hi,
and Robbie.
Hi, Rob. We'll come and say hi.
Yeah, I'll definitely be over there.
She sent a fake, it was some friend. It was a friend of hers anonymously emailing Dave saying that she tried to commit suicide.
Can you? I can't. I cannot.
She called the FBI.
Hey, she had a lot of free time.
She called the FBI.
I'd rather be watching YouTube.
She does.
Yeah, pretending to be a friend.
She watches all of their shows.
Yeah, right.
Let's see. Points and authorities. Domestic violence restraint must be renewed for 5 years or even made permanent without the showing of any further abuse since the issuance of the original order. However, the law is equally clear that a burden remains on Owens to demonstrate the continuing need for protection. In practical terms, Owens must prove by the preponderance of the evidence a reasonable apprehension for future abuse in the restraining order is allowed to expire. This standard has been rejected in objective components. Owens must actually fear future abuse, and that fear must be actually reasonable under the circumstances. As the Court of Appeals explained to Enrichi, if protected parties' fear is genuine and reasonable, the court should generally err on the side of a renewal, given the protective purpose of the law. Conversely, if the claimed fear is not credible and not objectively reasonable, renewal is not warranted. In assessing whether Owens' claims apprehension is genuine and reasonable, the court should consider the evidence and findings underlying the initial restraining order, as well as any significant changes to the circumstances since. Hold on.
What?
Here,
Thank you for reading all of this.
oh, it's fine. I actually enjoy it because
Yeah.
I read it all last night. Here, the original DVRO was issued temporarily in January 2018 after a brief hearing and was based solely on Owen's written declarations. And when time came for the evidentiary hearing, Martini simply wished to move on, not to contest the order, and instead stipulated a 2-year restraining order to avoid further litigation without conceding to any allegations of the underlying DVRO. Thus, the original order's findings were never a product of the rigorous credibility determination. They were unchallenged allegations. Now, with the benefit of hindsight and new evidence, this court has a very different position than it was in 2018. Owen's behavior has accumulated in fraudulent and criminal findings in Arizona. Her credibility is central to this renewal decision and must be assessed to determine whether her apprehension is both genuine and reasonable. California law recognizes that in deciding whether to grant. Oh, my mom's cousin just messaged me. I was like, what? I needed water. Grant equitable relief like a DVRO, a court should weigh the party's credibility. Evidence Code 780 explicitly permits the court to consider any matter that has any tendency and reason to prove the truthfulness of a witness testimony, including prior inconsistent statements and the witness's character for honesty. In this case, multiple facts cast doubt on Owens' credibility and the validity of her claims. Prior inconsistent statements. On July 2016, Owens assured Martini it's not a miscarriage because she was supposedly carrying twins. Her 2018 TRO filings unequivocally claim she had miscarried, implying that Martini's behavior caused the miscarriage. Owens explicitly told Martini the miscarriage had never happened. Likewise, Owens' current insistence she lived in fear of Martini since 2017 is inconsistent with her own communications and actions during and after 2017. She sent Martini numerous affectionate, casual messages well after 2017, initiating face-to-face encounters with him, contrary to the horrendous abuse allegations contained in the 2018 TRO filings. Proven lack of honesty. Credibility is virtually non-existent. She has none. There is zilch, zero, nada. Oh, he didn't write that. Sorry. This is not a mere he said, she said dispute. It is a case where the record shows deliberate fabrication. She has stated pregnancies and miscarriages that never occurred, forged medical records, and lied about having cancer. She has concocted stories of abuse and so far as to create false evidence, such as recycling an unrelated hospital photo to bolster her claims. Mostly telling, she now faces a felony indictment in Arizona for perjury and fraud, and official findings of probable cause that she lied under oath and falsified evidence. Motive to lie and exaggerate. Owens has clear incentives to misrepresent situations. He has a pattern of using legal proceedings like restraining orders and lawsuits to retaliate against the control former partners. Here, her motive for seeking yet another rule comes after she attempted and threatened to have Martini arrested for responding to a lawful subpoena in Arizona. Owens faces public disgrace and legal consequences for her actions. A DVRO is a powerful tool that always uses a weapon rather than a protective measure. The court should be mindful that extending it under these circumstances rewards her misuse of the system. Owens has failed to meet her burden of proving genuine, reasonable fear of future use. On the contrary, the evidence indicates that she does not truly fear Martini. She fears control of the narrative that she has constructed that is falling to pieces in light of the Echo case. Owens is a disgraced, genuine victim of domestic violence and cannot be permitted to continue abusing the process that is meant to protect victims as a tool to cause further harm. The DVPA was written to genuine victims, not allow a mechanism for individuals like Owens to craft baseless allegations, punishing men for not wanting to date her. When a petitioner's credibility has been eviscerated as thoroughly as Miss Owens has. The court cannot find her perpetrated fear objectively reasonable. Owens points to no new incidents or threats in the 5 years since the DVRO was last renewed. Maricini has scrupulously complied with the orders. Owens' case for renewal thus rests entirely on recycled allegations from the past. Allegations that are demonstrably false. Maricini's compliance with the legally issued subpoena and of his communications with Laura, inspired by Owens' continued defamation of his character through her public identity as a fake victim, with no misconduct by Maricini and with credibility in ruins, there is no legitimate basis to continue the restraining order. There is, however, a legitimate basis to refer Ms. Owens for criminal prosecution in the state of California. Finally, the court should consider policy implications, all these cases. Granting the renewal in this case, despite overwhelming evidence that Owens' dishonesty would send a dangerous message. The court will tolerate and even reward perjury or fabrication. It would encourage others to misuse the DVROs for ulterior motives. In contrast, denying the renewal here would affirm the court will not be made a tool in fraudulent narratives. Denial of Owens' renewal request will fortify the faith in California DVRO process, ensure that the protections remain reserved for those who genuinely need them. She has built her case on foundation of falsehoods. She lied about being pregnant with Maricini's children. She lied about suffering miscarriages and undergoing escalating emergency medical procedures that never actually occurred. She lied about having cancer and crafted fake doctor's notes telling Maricini to be supportive of her. She lied about Maricini abusing her and misrepresenting evidence to support that lie. Owens lied in submissions to this court. She lied under oath in 2 other pregnancy cons in Arizona. And at every turn, when the truth threatened to undercut her narrative, Owens chose to double down. A person with this habit of deceit cannot be deemed credible, and her motives in seeking a renewal of the DVRO cannot be assumed to be pure. The court must carefully consider whether justice prevails by imposing several restraints on Maricini's liberty, potentially permanently under these circumstances. Owens has not been subjected to any abuse by Maricini. The evidence indicates that Owens is the instigator of the conflicts and that she is committed tormenting Maricini for the rest of his life. Her bid to renew the restraining order is not a plea for protection born of genuine fear. It appears to be a ploy for vindication and continued leverage. For that reason set forth above, Respondent Michael Maricini respectfully requests the court deny Owens' request for renewal. Moreover, if the court determines the original 2018 restraining order was procured through extrinsic fraud, it should be vacated under the Code of Civil Procedures. Seriousness of extending and potentially making permanent a DVRO requires strict adherence to due process and fundamental fairness, particularly where substantial evidence shows the underlying order was obtained under false pretenses. Although Maricini stands ready to address the merits of Owens' allegations, the procedural defects alone provide an independent basis to dissolve the existing order and deny any further extension. In sum, just requires that this court not continuance perjury or reward fabrication. Owens has had her say, indeed years, under the protection of an order that was predicated on false claims. That chapter should now close. Maricini respectfully asks the court to allow the restraining order to expire, restoring his freedom and good name. Respectfully submitted on August 19th, 2025, Omar Serrato, attorney for Respondent Michael Maricini. And then the rest are all stuff. So, we're objectifying Amy. Wait a second. I didn't get to objectify Amy.
Thank you, Robbie. We have. It's so funny. I just saw Dan. She's like, now where'd it go? She goes, we've come full circle and now we're objectifying Amy. Oh, here's Hype Man. Want to say hi to everybody? Say like and subscribe.
Hi, buddy.
Oh my goodness. He's
Danny, my name's the same as it is on Facebook.
Thank you. All right. Let me get this away here. So I missed a little bit. I had to go help.
Basically, he said that they need to refer her for criminal prosecution, need to restore the faith in DVRs being used for the right reasons, and to deny her request.
Hi guys.
Oh, you want to say hi to him? He's like,
Stop it.
say hi.
Show me a chicken.
Get off my food. Get your dirty hands away from me, boy.
Oh, wait.
Declan,
God,
come
these
out.
kids, man. He's doing boom,
I hide
chicka,
my
boom.
phone
Hi,
from
Declan. Yeah, everyone's saying hi, Kay. Hi,
Stop
honey.
looking at
How you
chicken
doing?
nuggets.
Oh,
Not
wait.
allowed to
Hayden wants to
touch
say hi.
Hey, Declan.
Hi, Kaden.
Happy birthday.
Would you like to play Roblox, Declan?
Maybe. Go.
I'm
Go.
playing Squid League right now.
He's
Oh,
something
he's
on
playing
Roblox.
something else. Yeah.
He's on
playing
Roblox,
something.
but it's one of the games. I don't know.
You can
Yeah.
join me if you want.
What game is it?
Sword League.
Sword League.
He is. Listen, I gave birth to a whole thug. Okay. You
Mary
don't
said,
care.
behave yourself, Declan.
I
Oh,
can't.
everyone's saying hi.
I
Yeah,
can't
they're
control
friendly.
myself.
Yes,
Just
you
give your
can.
mamas a
You're the
big
man.
hug and kiss.
Aw.
Sorry,
yeah.
I cannot do that.
Don't kiss me. It's gross. No.
Kaden was like, I was like letting him kiss my cheeks earlier, and he was like, "Yeah, baby grunk."
I got
Baby
kisses
grunk.
and melting.
No way.
Oh my god.
He kissed my nose.
Yeah, Kaden was like sucking on my cheek earlier. I was like, "What are you doing?" Oh my god.
That's with Clayton Eckert. Yeah, she swallowed on that date. That's when she.
Yeah,
got
she
pregnant for the-
swallowed. It didn't go in her nose.
So I'm not going to go over this one, but she is filed for an indigent, and she's indigent, and to appoint investigators and experts. So
Right,
she's
but she
literally
has
asking-
sucked her fucking family dry of all the money, and now her
filed
dad
for
has like a GoFundMe.
Her parents filed bankruptcy.
Yeah, they did, and they're looking for money because they spent all of their money trying to help her with all of her legal issues. Kaden. Oh, hey, Patrick. It's good to see you, baby. Thank you for being here.
All right, I'm gonna
The
play
notes
Megan's
were- yeah.
song.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's one of those things that you just don't want to happen. You're certainly not getting pregnant.
Did
Dribbling.
you send me that song?
Oh, I did. It's on Messenger.
I didn't get it.
Really?
Yeah. Wait. I
You know,
said
we're just
maybe
being
last
bad,
time.
Patrick. Yeah. If you look up the name of the song and then Laura Owens, it pops up. I can do it. Hold on.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I can do it. My internet's being weird tonight.
Yeah, the one he read yesterday said her
Oh,
family is her a private lawyer, and now she's asking to asking taxpayers to pay for what is it she wants I just pushed it. She wants,
hold on here. I found it.
She's feeling indigent and she wants them to pay for her to have
Hayden. Enough.
experts and like forensic experts, computer experts, like all kinds of
She's fucking nuts.
yeah,
Fellas, if you find a girl,
expert videos,
like this.
expert forensic computers,
Fucking
and a
run.
manicurist. She needs to have her fingers done.
I'm fucking up.
Okay, this is fucking.
Here we
funny.
go.
Megan cracks me up.
It is.
Such
Ready?
try to tell you silence not a game.
This is from Megan Fox, guys.
Won't explain. I really need you to love me with your strength and might. Even a week will do. You should know it feels so right.
Me too.
Having the babies. If I don't hear back from you tonight, oh. There are no ladies who can say they are this tight. Oh. Having the babies. If I don't hear back from you tonight, oh. Never this way. I've had you one before. Well, maybe that's not true. There were two or three more. But no one would sign this thing. So it's all now up to you. It's not gonna
Well.
hurt it all. Just a solid week or two.
She's hilarious.
There are no ladies who can say they are this tight.
Yes, Danny.
Wow.
Having the babies. If I don't hear back from you tonight.
This is catchy.
If you sign it, I will take the pills today.
I'll take the
Twin
same
flames,
sign it.
they'll get doused and go away. Let me in, I wanna be
Rob's
one of your
dancing.
tribe. You and me have a
Me too, babe.
friend.
Have the baby.
Having the babies.
This is catchy as fuck.
Hear back from you tonight. There are no ladies who can say they are
I'll
this
have to look it up.
tight. Having the babies. If I don't hear back from you tonight. If you sign it, I will take the pills today. Things will get doused and go away.
Look at that.
Be one of your tribe. You and me have a real friend, love vibe. Having the babies. If I don't hear back from you tonight. There are no ladies who can say they are this tight. Having the babies.
She had a food baby, is what she had.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
that was hectic.
Rob told me
That
to look
was
up-
catchy as hell. I was like, God, my internet's all fucked up, but that was catchy as hell. I listened to it.
This is
What's this
sick.
one? Laura's Big Surprise.
Laura's got a secret, oh what a tale. She spins a wild story, set to sail without a sail. Fake baby bumps, she's got tricks up her sleeve.
pretty
But the
good,
boys
too.
see through it, they
It is.
just
It's catchy.
leave. Oh Laura, what do you do? Play and pretend just to make it through. The boys fight back, they're standing tall. Laura's big surprise at all.
They dance on the local bars.
She points her finger, you're the bad guy now. But truth's got legs and it's taking a bow. Her plans unravel like a thread on a spool. Life's not a game and you're breaking the rules. Lies and lawsuits, so what a show. But justice is coming, it's starting to grow. You can't win hearts with tricks or a fight. The truth shines brighter than a starry night.
Pretty catchy, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh Laura, what did you do? Play and pretend just to make it through. The boys fight back, they're standing tall. Laura's big surprise is no surprise.
I used to do that when I did acting.
At all. Kids, remember, don't twist what's true. Life's much better when you just be you. Laura's learning the hard way, it seems. Honesty's the
Glow
hero in
sticks?
everyone's dreams. Oh Laura, what did you do? Play and pretend just to make it through. The boys fight back, they're standing tall. Laura's big surprise is no surprise at all.
You got nothing.
That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
We have such amazing creators on YouTube and stuff
Too.
that follow
They're
these stories.
incredible. And they come up with all of like, I mean, it's absolutely incredible. We all come together, we talk shit. I love it. I love it. I love Saturday nights with the bad kids. You guys are amazing.
I'm glad we went over this because like I literally like I am impressed with, first of all, Omar can write. And I like seeing his work.
Yeah, me too. That was so like, I'm not a lawyer, but I know that was a really well written motion. And so has there been like a decision on it yet?
No, that just went in. Their court date is October 21st and 2nd. And they're trying to, I think he said like you should do it based solely off this, so you can see like right here. But I mean, they've got so much evidence, and I know he does, and they could actually, I mean, they ask that if they see it that it happened, that they vacate all of them, that they're gone.
Jay, do you like your how do you like your eggs?
Scrambled or fertilized?
Yeah,
Laura, apparently she gets them fertilized following them.
Yeah,
she doesn't have to.
She does it from the other way. Yeah, they're tonsil babies. Oh my god, they should do a collaborative with Dumb Ways to Die. So yeah. Oh my god, I can't with you guys.
I'm gonna put Megan's and Nick's things in the chat so you guys follow them.
Yeah, I put Omar's link to the Tilted Lawyer. If you guys don't already follow him, go over there and follow the Tilted Lawyer. He's absolutely amazing, and he does is it Friday nights he does Vlad?
He does. Well, he's gonna come back with Vlad. He wants to change it. He called Rob out. He was like, "I see you, Rob."
Like, I see you. I see you. It's one of my favorite things because he goes over like Reddit posts, and it's not like necessarily lawyer stuff. It's just kind of like people talking about different scenarios from Reddit, and it like that's the ones I've seen, and it's really
then trying to
awesome.
Figure out like how.
And Omar is awesome.
If you believe it or not, you know, like
right. Yeah, Connolly's getting up a cold. Yeah, his voice is insane. I don't believe that for a second. Listen, I want Omar to read 50 Shades of Grey to me.
He needs to be on the call map.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. I could listen to him all day long. And he's smart and he talks like, you know, like he's a good conversationalist. Who doesn't follow Omar? I'm just saying, if you don't follow Omar, you should. Oh, people over in X, if you guys don't follow Omar on YouTube, he is the Tilted Lawyer. He's over on YouTube, and
you guys
he's
also
absolutely
should
amazing.
follow Megan Fox, the writer, not Megan, the other Fox. And Nick, I put his in the chat as well. And you follow. Hey Rob, he's been reading these too.
Yep. Oh yeah, he's gonna stream after us tonight. So I know Turtle Boy's on, a lot of people, but if you're not into the Turtle Boy thing, or you want to watch it after, like do the replay crew forum and make a comment, we can put Hey Rob's link in our chat too, and go over there. And I'm Amy Boston everywhere. I'm Amy Boston. Yeah, you know she has like burner names.
I'm at Kelly_Steffi, but my name is like, it says Kelly, aka Red, I think it says.
Yeah,
and that was
Amy
I should
Boston.
change it back to Steffi, but someone who didn't like me called me, I guess it's that Red girl, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna change my name to AK Red.
Yes. Yes. I had a so I was telling someone the story the other day. I had a boyfriend, my initials are AK, and he was covered in tattoos, like even everywhere. And he has an AK-47 down his arm with my last name in the barrel.
Oh my God. Grant's raising money for KP's defense.
Get out. I thought they were in beef.
I thought they hated each other.
I thought they hated each other, and he was still up fucking LG's ass. They're all in it for clout.
He thinks LG's gonna sleep with him. She ain't never gonna sleep with you, dude.
He wants the blowy. That's what he wants. He's looking for the blowy. He wants to help her so that she pays him with thanks with the blowy. That's what she wants.
She gives Roadhead. I heard she gives Roadhead good. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
oh my
that's
God.
like on her. She failed to put that on her Tinder, apparently.
I don't know. If you're fucking people from like Tinder and Plenty of Fish, you should reevaluate your fucking priorities. I don't know. That's my input on that. Go get a fucking hobby. Go crochet. That's hardcore.
Hey.
Yeah.
But she likes escape rooms because she's gonna lock your ass up in it.
I
Hold you
mean,
hostage
listen, I don't kink shame,
forever
but if
and
you're trying to hurt me, yeah. Oh
I mean,
my
she's-
god. Yeah, he is.
She's a cuckoo
I've like
one.
I don't know why I always get updates. I always get updates from his ex on my phone, and I'll watch it, and I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Yeah, I hear you, Patrick. I can't get with it. I like don't want to cover KP and them
You have a hard time
because
getting
they're
up
fucking-
KP too.
I
I realized
mean,
what you said. I was like, damn, Patrick, what?
so apparently the only people that get up for her are fucking heroin addicts, so that's fine.
Have a hard time
Yeah,
getting
get
up
a job.
Oh, and too.
Would you rather have? Wait a minute, who's this?
Hey, isn't Jay gonna change his name to Would You Blow Me?
Who is the impractical? I don't know who you are. Welcome. Are you a troll? What's
Welcome
happening?
in.
Does anyone know who this? Welcome in.
Would you rather have
Welcome
unlimited
in.
bacon but no more games, or unlimited games but no more games? I'd rather have unlimited bacon and no more games. If it's
I
bacon,
would have unlimited bacon. I want all the bacon.
I'll eat all the bacon.
Yeah, I want all
Ah.
the bacon. Yeah, bacon.
It's a-
Yeah,
I
Calypso
will-
knows.
And if you want to know, I'm hungry. I'll always eat bacon.
Dude, I will eat a BLT. I will smash a BLT every single day.
Where's the
We'll
line?
have the 3-bite challenge.
is
Yeah,
the
where's the line? Yeah,
There
and
is
then I'll
no
eat
line.
bacon before the sandwich. Yeah, I'll have unlimited
Oh.
bacon. Thank you.
And then like my husband makes the bacon, he puts it in the microwave, and then he'll like go to cook the other food, and I'm in there like, oh, I just need to try it. Like half of it's gone because I've tried half of it.
Yeah,
I would knock down some
I'll-
bacon. Mm.
I can't. Yeah. Oh my god. So I get the loaded hash browns at Dunkin', and I got my son loves bacon. And he was like, "Mom, can I have the loaded ones?" I'm like,
I had a
"Sure."
loaded baked potato
Yeah,
last night.
welcome in practical.
Restaurant.
Yeah, I want to smash a
I was feeding the
BLT.
baby, but now I can't get that song out of my head.
I see what you did there, Patrick. I see what
Don't
you did.
waste to die.
Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, welcome in practical. Thank you for being here.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
just pretty much goes over everything she's done in the last 3 years. I like how
yeah.
you put
And
it
now
together.
Omar is involved. Yeah.
I love that
Now
Omar.
Omar
I
is
love that
involved.
Omar is his lawyer. I
Me
love it.
too. Me too. He needs it. That boy. I watched a show, like you sent me, I think, a link to one of his like interviews, and it
He's
broke my
so
fucking heart.
sweet.
So sweet. Like, I mean, people can lie, people can fake their funk. I've dated plenty of guys who pretended to be someone that they could not uphold their vibe. However, this kid, like, from like just what I got, like, he was just like a good guy, and she couldn't take rejection.
Right.
And so she decided to fucking ruin this boy's
He's
life.
so like mild mannered. Like that's the thing.
Mhm.
If it were, it would be
He don't
different.
seem like
if-
you want to hurt nobody.
No, he's such a nice like dude. I mean,
Thank you, Rob.
And then you have like he's just I want to play like a second of it, but I want to
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
like this
I
is
know.
how-
I think Turtle Boy's on 10 minutes, and people will probably go over there, but we'll see. We'll see.
I'm not
I
playing the
got a comment one time in my chat. Okay.
What'd you say?
We got a comment one time that they were like,
Yeah.
"How dare you stream when Turtle Boy is on?" And like,
Oh, I
I'll
know
do
that.
what
It
the fuck I
was
want.
afterwards.
I'll do what the fuck
Yeah,
I want. okay?
Saturday night. Everyone knows not
It's
to
Saturday.
stream on Saturday.
That's what they said. I was like, "Fuck off."
Like
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Turtle Boy's intro is usually like 10 minutes long. I can still stream,
Right?
get that one and go over there.
Yeah, like, and I'm not on
And
anybody's
anybody-
time.
This is Mike Maricini, you guys. This is the man that has the thing, and we'll put Megan's thing in our description too, because I just wanted to show real quickly of what kind of person he is. Because
Yeah,
he's
go
just so
ahead.
sweet.
Yeah.
who's in town can go into this meet and greet and actually introduce case should be prosecuted and why hashtag prosecute Laura Owens needs to happen. Mike, have you considered actually reaching out to the prosecutor there to tell her that you're a victim of this woman and see if she wants to talk to you?
I had no idea that a prosecutor was already assigned. I want to say that for all. But yeah, 100%. I would definitely.
Yeah,
reach
the
out to
county
her.
prosecutor is the one the judge referenced in the order. She's sending it to the county prosecutor's office, who is Rachel Mitchell. And, it's interesting because it's an election year for her. So.
Did not know that, but yes, I will definitely reach out. I'm sure the other guys will as well.
Does this look like a
because
guy?
it's just
Vanilla.
needing to be
Does
served.
this look like a man who
only
would
one domino has fallen so
I
far.
mean, it like looks
but
deceiving, but
more needs to happen.
he's
I would say.
People can be deceiving.
So what
But
I'd
I
like
don't
to
believe
ask
any of
you, what
it.
I'd like to start out with, I think
don't
a lot of
believe any
people
of
are
it.
sort of familiar with your story. You met Laura several years ago.
I mean, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of who he was. Like,
Yeah, this is the guy that Omar is representing because she's going after him for a lifelong. Yeah, poor Mike. Exactly. Poor Mike.
you guys, there is a GoFundMe for Mike.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody wants it. I'll put his GoFundMe.
Yeah,
It's
me either.
his-
Me either. I don't know. People are fucking rude. That's my point. They're like, how dare you? Like, fuck off. And if you're over on X and you want to come over to YouTube, we're at Talk Time with Amy, Boston, and Kelly, and our chat is always popping. We got all the best people.
Got the good poppin' chat.
We're the bad kids. Come over here. Maybe Impromptu. Where did he go? Is he still here? Impractical Joker? Maybe he's from X. Yeah, it was hate. Exactly. Like, fucking fuck off.
Okay, this is his GoFundMe. If you want to.
Thank you for sharing that.
It is in the chat. So they've had a couple fundraisers. I know Nick did a fundraiser and Megan did a fundraiser. And they're still trying to
Kelly,
funds as they can.
Can you explain to them how long this is going on? Because he's already married. Oh, we have Bruce from Oregon. Bruce the Moose.
Okay. You've been summoned to the third best and most beautiful.
Yeah. This has been going on a long time. He's married with kids now. Like, this has been going on, and it probably fueled her fire. Like, fuck you, you picked her over me. Like, you know what I mean?
God, yeah. You know she's probably she's stalking him on Facebook.
She's stalking him. Yeah. Fuck it. I'd rather chew on rocks. I mean,
he's met this girl. He told her all about it, and I know that she was okay. We'll figure it out, And they just had another baby recently.
Yeah, like, good for him. He moved on with his life, and so should she. But she
wants nothing to do with her. Justice for Mike, for real, right there.
Yeah, justice for Mike. Seriously. And actually, if you guys remember, we had Tracy and Dana on last week with Jennifer, and her husband is being federally. Yeah, we are going to have another stream on that, and hopefully have Jennifer and Mary on, and we're going to go over that and kind of promote his fund as well, because he has an injustice going on.
I wanted to. I'll bring this up too before.
Yeah.
Do anything because I make sure.
Hi.
Can I
say hi?
Can you move more? Move more.
No.
This is the Finnerty's.
On your lap.
His wife's Facebook. Basically, it says, over the past 7 years, we've been used to things not our way, but on August 11th, got the best news we had in a long time. The Pop Hitters Foundation overwhelmingly approved our application to support for reviewing our application at the last board meeting. So basically, this is his story. Basically, where is it? Got the wrong page. David Finnerty was accused of, what was it? It is, what do you call it? I can't think of the word now.
What were you saying?
What he was accused of. I think of the word.
Yeah.
He
Caden's
he-
like, I've had enough of you on YouTube. I've
false
had enough.
report. Oh, false reports.
Come on,
Yeah,
YouTube.
they were they're accusing him of making falsified reports. And it wasn't even him. It was, he just wrote a report that the guy told him what happened. And now he's facing jail.
Yeah, so he's he's being accused of falsifying a report when he signed off on it and didn't know that it was. But the guy who actually beat the homeless man kept his pension and like is not getting any type of justice and like going to jail for that. He's only going to jail for signing off on a report that was
Back to Amy's
false.
boobs. Sorry.
My boobs.
Yeah.
Here we go. My boobs.
Rob requested them. Need to refocus on Amy.
Hold on, ready? Here we go. Caden. Oh my god. Okay. I think I have to go because he's
That's okay. I have to go anyway. It's
Then
almost 9
we need
o'clock.
to go and
Amy's coming on.
yeah, yeah, it is.
I'm glad we
it
remember
is.
that,
Oh, thank you.
And
Yeah, he's had a long.
Yeah,
we've
exactly.
been on for 2
Patrick.
hours. and-
Yeah, Jennifer McKay.
Wait, where's
walks
Patrick?
around- She
Patrick.
walks around,
Yeah,
Jennifer McKay walks,
Where's Patrick? Where's
walks
Patrick?
around free and
he's
lies on the stand in the grand jury, but then you have this guy who is federally charged for something he didn't do. So, all right, guys.
Yeah, and we're gonna do that.
We're gonna
All right,
go-
I am out of here. You want to say bye to everybody? See ya.
say
Say
bye.
like and subscribe.
All right, love it, Kyle.
All right, guys.
All right, Missy, we'll
We will
see you
see you
later.
soon. Hey, and just so everybody knows, Donna Adelson might be testifying for herself on Tuesday. So be here
I'm-
with us. Be here.
Yes,
Be fucking
but the-
square.
The prosecution rested and didn't call Charlie, and I was like, and then I was like, wait a second, they really don't need Charlie because they got everything else in.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
I was like, but it would be so much fun if they need to think about our entertainment for the court case. Okay, I'm not worried about Donna. I'm worried about what we want, and we really want to watch Charlie and Georgia fight. So it's all about like balance. You can.
I feel like
case, but you got to give us what we want to.
I feel like Donna. Do you think she's gonna testify?
Well, yes, I do.
I
think
really
she
want her to.
I
Yeah,
do believe
really
she will,
want her
and because Charlie did. I also believe Charlie is on the defense witness list as well, so that could be interesting.
Right.
So
Right. I really just like want her to get up there. And I want to kind of like Charlie, like he got up there and he was like, yes, Robbie, exactly. Exactly. I want to get up there and I want to hear her version because she's throwing Wendy and Charlie under the bus. Like right off the bat. She don't give a shit. She don't give a shit.
we just throwing.
She's throwing all her
thing is,
kids.
Why they brought him
Yeah.
here. He was on the plane coming here. So if they
Yeah.
brought him here, he is supposed to testify for somebody. So I don't know if he's testifying for
Do you think he's
for
gonna
her.
testify for her? Oh, how? I mean, he's in Tallahassee.
After he told her he didn't waive his conflict, I would wonder.
Right.
So.
It'll be fascinating. It'll be so good. It'll be so good. All right, guys. We love you. We will
Guys,
see
we'll
you
be
soon.
here Tuesday morning.
Tuesday, bright and early. Come and hang out because you know the bad kids are the best. Yeah.
How am I supposed to say that? Talk time with Amy in Boston and Kelly. Time with Amy, Boston and Kelly. Talk 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 time with Amy, Boston and Kelly is a member, y'all. Is a member, y'all, to the Gene Deal Show. Talk time with Amy in Boston and Kelly. Talk time with Amy, Boston and Kelly. Talk time with Amy, Boston and Kelly is a member to the Gene Deal Show. Oh, thank you for your membership. Talk time with Amy and Boston and Kelly on the Gene.